You gotta go ghost, bro. You gotta go ghost. Those dreams and goals are waiting for you. They're calling you. You can't be a people pleaser. You can't be lazy and scared to achieve the life that you want. How are you supposed to focus on you, focus on your dreams and goals when you don't even have time to focus on yourself? What does going ghost actually mean? Going ghost doesn't mean cutting off all your friends and family. It doesn't mean you're isolating yourself on a lone island. Going ghost actually just means you are prioritizing yourself. You're putting yourself first above other people's wants and needs, other people's funds and distractions. You are putting yourself above everything else. You are focusing on you. You are focusing on you, your mental being, your happiness, your health, gaining clarity on where you want in life. You're being more self-aware and more disciplined to actually go after your dreams and goals, right? It's just cutting out and eliminating all the noise that we spend time feeding. We spend time indulging ourselves in that will actually not bring us any value in life. What happens when you go ghost is that you will lose some people along the way. That's just reality. That's just life, right? People are in your life for seasons, or they're in your life because of a lesson. And there's times where you might change who you are, and you will see people will fall off. People will start to distance themselves from you. People will no longer be your friend, because when you first became friends, you guys connected on a different level. Now you're becoming someone else that they don't recognize. They're scared, or your values just don't align no more, so it doesn't make sense. Understand that it's okay to lose people along this journey, because who you are finding, who you're figuring out, is way more valuable than those people that you're losing, because you are stuck with yourself for the rest of your life, right? And that's the only thing you can control. So you better learn to love yourself and understand yourself. But you will also find that you will gain more clarity, more energy, be more disciplined, be more motivated, have more time for yourself by going ghost, because now you've eliminated all distractions, all that fluff, that noise, those late night parties that you didn't actually want to go to, but because your friends were going, you're like, maybe I should go. It's the fact that you're actually putting in the time, putting in the energy to do what you want, to focus on yourself, understanding that roadmap of where you need to go, taking the next step. You need to also learn how to love yourself. And by going ghost, by understanding yourself, you figure out yourself, you learn how to love yourself in that process. There's been periods in my life, or even currently right now, where I've really trying to figure out myself, develop myself, develop my sense of who I am, the direction I'm going. And through this journey of figuring out who I am, what I want to do, who I'm becoming, the life that I want to live, not everyone has stayed along this journey. People that I knew in the past, people that I've been so good friends with since middle school, since I was a kid, 4 or 5 years ago, etc., etc. We are not as close as we used to be, and some of them don't even talk. We don't even talk no more, some, right? But it's the fact that although, yes, it is sad that you are losing some people along the journey, and yes, it is sad that not everyone that you think will stay in your life will stay. In the end, that that along this journey that you're going, you will find and meet other people who are like-minded like you. You will meet new people who are supportive of you, right? You will meet new people who are going in the same direction as you, so you can relate to them, so you can ask questions, so you can be together and create a new group of friends. It's okay. It's okay. Not everyone in your life will stay. Life has seasons. Not everyone in your life is supposed to stay. Some people are lessons, and some people are here for the long haul, right? It's just, we don't know where life will take us. And it's the fact that going ghost, figuring out yourself, understanding yourself, is a scary process, because we're shedding our own skin. We are becoming someone we don't recognize and other people don't recognize. So we are scared for ourselves, but we know that by shedding our skins, we will become tougher. We will grow. And that's the main thing. You want to grow. You don't want to stay lazy. You don't want to stay complacent. You don't want to be comfortable on where you are. right? And if you do, that's totally fine. That's totally up to you. But at least for me, I know that I don't want to be complacent. I don't want to spend my next 5, 10, 15, 20 years being where I am right now. You know, being content with the amount of money I'm making, the people I'm with, my skills and abilities, my dreams and goals that I currently have that will expand in the future once I get closer, once I keep reaching them, right? And it's not about achieving the things in the end. It's not about who will help you, but it's about the person you're becoming. It's about going ghost so you can actually live the life that you want, design the life that you actually want to live. Because the future version of yourself requires you to go through this time, to go through this period of going ghost, eliminating all distractions, temptations that will not serve you. It might bring you temporary pleasure, but it won't serve you in the long run. So think about it. Do you really want to be where you are right now? Do you feel like you are content? You're complacent? Do you feel happy with where you are? And if the answer is no, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to make a change. Maybe it's time to actually focus on yourself, spending more time with yourself, having more energy for yourself, right? We can't be pleasing everybody. We can't be giving out everyone our energy because we only have so much. We're only limited, right? We all have limited time, limited energy, 24 hours in a day. How are we going to spend 12 hours with them, but only spend 2 hours with ourselves? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, right? So I want you to think. Who is the ideal person you want to be? Who is the ideal person you want to be? And envision that. How do they look? How do they feel? How do they act? What is their mindset? How do they view things, right? How do they carry themselves? And I want you to think who this person is, your ideal person, and where you currently are. And I want you to figure out, okay, now that I know who this ideal person is, how can I start to change? How can I start to become like them? Take little action, tiny baby steps towards who you're going to eventually become. Because you will. If you know where you're going, if you have the idea of where you want to, the direction you're heading, you will become who they are. Sometimes disappearing isn't about being lost. It's about actually finally finding yourself and who you are. And with that, my friends, that is all I have to say for today. Yeah, I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself. And take care.